And today's special is from the chef, Wolfgang Puck himself, and Allie. Thank you, Allie, for that. You're gonna see, and again, during our 10-5 show, you see our crew coming in and out, so you get to see how things work behind the scenes. We get a little crazy behind the scenes. It's always fun. That's usually when the camera's not on. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about our today's special from Wolfgang Puck. And I've got to tell you, it smells so good in the studios today because he's been here with the flash fryer, and it comes with an automatic oil drain. And that's important because draining the oil for a lot of people when they fry food is probably one of the jobs that is just like the drudgery. So it's nice that there is an automatic version of that. But this is the first deep fryer today special from Wolfgang Puck in like 6 years. So this is a big deal. Let me show you the colors too, and then we'll kind of walk through the details. So I like that we do these in colors. So it's not just basic and boring. We've got red, we have black, and we have blue. And again, many of Wolfgang's, whether it's accessories or things like that, do come in these colors. So if you already have some other things from Wolfgang in these colors, then it's nice to have the coordinating set. But let me kind of take you on a little bit of a tour of what you're going to see. So first off, you've got your, well, maybe I'll start here. This is gonna be your basket. This is where all the goodies go, okay? And you can see it's a good size basket, deep enough for your, maybe it's your chicken wings, maybe it's your onion rings or your fried fish or something, things like that, your French fries that you wanna fry. You've got the basket that goes right down in there. And I like that there's no no excess, nothing's popping or spilling because you put the food in, you can put the lid on, and then you let the fryer do the work. The heating element is on the inside of the unit. So you've got all of your heating element right here. So this is how it's gonna actually heat up your oil. And then what I also like too is that when you're frying on the stovetop, typically just in a skillet, you don't know how hot the skillet is, you don't know how hot the oil is, and have you ever undercooked something or had to cook too long, or it was cooking too fast because the oil was too hot? You're not gonna have that issue here because you have a temperature gauge. Not only do you know the temperature that you're setting, you also know what to set your temperature at. So if you're frying fish, 5 minutes at 325 degrees. If you're frying, maybe it's gonna be donuts, 2 to 4 minutes at 350 degrees. So you've got your, and then chicken, 12 to 20 minutes for 375 degrees. So you do have a little cheat sheet here, which makes it very simple. Your power on and off button, you've got a button to oil, to drain the oil, which is gonna be great. And you can see when it's cooking, when it's draining. You've got your temperature gauge here, and then you can set your timer. So for the very first time, when you're frying food, you don't have to put the food in and then stand there and stare at it and watch it and make sure it's not burning and be nervous about accidentally walking away and catching a phone call or something. Because you've got all of that going on right here with the timer, with the temperature. You've got your hand grips right here on the side, your handles, so you're never touching anything that's hot. And then even the lid, when it's time for you to take the lid off, first off, you never have to lift the lid to see how the food is cooking because you can see through it. I don't know if you can see through there, but do you see my hand? So you can see through the top of the lid. But then when it is time for you to lift it, you're never touching anything hot, which is gonna be great. And there's even plenty of room between the handle and the top of the lid. So even if you're wearing an oven mitt, you've got some clearance there, which makes it really great. This is normally $50 more. And so any other day, except for today, if you were to shop here at HSN or on hsn.com, you would find this exact same Wolfgang Puck flash fryer for nearly $180. Except for today. Today, and only today, is at $129.95, free shipping. You've got it on 5 Flex, so for about $26 to get home. And just in time for, the holiday season, when you've got people coming over, when you're having parties, when you're trying to make hors d'oeuvres, and you just need to fry food, or when you just want that really great fried taste and you want it to be done easily. Large capacity, easy to use.